Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of I Can't Make a Living Through My Hobbies, part 6 I think. We had a great time at Peppa Pig World. It was nice just to get away and take a break from all the busyness of moving house. The family really enjoyed it. I think we nearly went on all the rides and nearly did all the experiences. Stayed at a lovely holiday house as well. Yeah, we sort of, I want to say, are still busy, but it's calming down, you know. No need to go back to the old place. Everything is moved into the new house, so I don't have to keep doing trips back and forth. We're at that point really of just organising and just putting things away, giving things homes now in that new place. So it's getting there. There's definitely progress being made. But we start off this journey sort of excited. I'm actually in Cardiff at the moment, in the college that I attend. Dropped the missus off at Cardiff Bay. They're going to see a pantomime. But I'm having a little meeting or an interview today just to talk about different options and ideas after I graduate in the summer, in terms of work placements and, you know, job descriptions. But something may come up pretty soon, so I'll let you know about that. I'll keep you in the loop. So I'm just in the parking lot now waiting, so we'll have this interview and then we'll go and pick them up at Cardiff Bay and see where we go from here. So it was a very good meeting, but there was a lot to think about. I got a lot of decisions to make, in particular the use of my time, what I want to invest my time in, and I'm just really torn after conversations I had with the college and then conversations I had with family members, and a lot to think about. I'll try and present the situation as best as I can. So we have to balance these two important things of family time and paying the bills. Those two things are absolutely essential. So I basically work 30 hours a week and that pays the bills, and I want to balance family time around work life, especially time with my daughter, what days I take her to school, and also times with the wife as well. So alongside that then I'm also doing my master's degree. That's sort of a self research kind of thing, which I do from home mostly. But that is picking up this term because I do have a master's dissertation, 20,000 words, to write from September to January. So, you know, that's going to affect my time very heavily. That's going to be on a weekly basis, writing a lot of stuff. And then, of course, we have my creative hobbies at the bottom here. That's not priority, but I suppose from a passion point of view, it's the thing that I do enjoy doing the most. And really the difficult thing was balancing the master's degree with the hobbies, really. And I really had to ask myself, which one do we choose to be our career? Which ones do we choose to be the hobbies? And I'm just really struggling. How do I balance that at the moment? I suppose my vision had always been whatever job I get from the degree would be the thing that replaces work. You know, that would be the thing that would pay the bills. The kind of line of work I'm going in, which is basically theology and ministry, is always difficult money-wise. You know, there's not always a lot of money with churches nowadays. I know we don't do it for the money, but, you know, you do have to pay and feed for your family. But then again, my dream at the same time has always been to have the hobbies be the source of income. I suppose 10 years ago, my theology stuff is what would have driven me. I've had a shift of emphasis, and I'm sort of seeing myself wanting the hobbies, wanting to have that be the main passion. I mean, one alternative is to finish the degree and not really do anything with it other than just my own personal study, and balance the hobbies with work life. You know, doing that job 9 to 5 would allow me to have an established schedule with family and work to be able to do the creative process and the creative hobbies. The final option is to find one day when the theology and the love of filmmaking and creative hobbies can marry together. Now, I have made some documentaries on my YouTube channel, or another YouTube channel that I've got, which I'll link in this video just so you can check out. But that's something my family keep telling me. Is there a way to marry those two things together, to do your theology and bring the filmmaking in at the same time? Because I won an award for one of my modules last semester where I made a short film on a theological topic. So I suppose it is a passion and a calling and something that I can do. So that's something else to think about as well. So yeah, there's a lot of things to weigh up here. And I mean, I've got to do some sort of placement in this third year, that's last third year anyway. before I think about it being a main career. So I suppose I have a year to think about it, but at the same time, I've got to balance now 4 days a week work, a dissertation, and a placement on top of that, and probably the hobbies and the filming are going to have to suffer and be put on the back burner unless I could just really find time. But maybe I'm too optimistic with my time. But I would love to hear your thoughts and comments about this, because I'm just really struggling with the balance of things at the moment. There's a lot to consider. Okay. Är du nu? Yeah, sort of, just a bit. And we'll do it 2 or 3 times. So I would suggest if you're completely out free, you don't have to run, just come normal, just come to my shoulder. So, yep, action.
Hey! Great burn. I've got a soggy burn.
So I woke up today, sort of, first of all, with like a dodgy stomach. We had a nice curry Indian last night. And sort of felt fine, slept on it. I woke up this morning, it was very much kind of upset stomach. But then as the day progressed, I'm doing that sort of aches all over my bodies and a bit cold. I'm probably coming down with something. Or it could be just complete exhaustion. But I'm just tired all the time. I could have just stayed in bed all day, but obviously I was caring for the family and the little one. All I've eaten today is 3 crackers with 3 slices of cucumber. 1 cup of tea. Just took some painkillers. Oh, I hope this shakes by tomorrow, because I got to drive to the airport on Thursday. Yeah, all the others in the house are fine. I have no idea where this comes from. Just get exhausted so quickly. If I'm on my feet, it feels okay, but then it hits you when you sit down. But we'll see how tonight goes, I suppose. Hopefully a good night's sleep. All of us slept like throughout the night last night, like 12 hours. It's been a while, so that was a nice treat. I'm just hoping for the same thing tonight rather. Let's see what happens. So I slept for a few hours and I do feel better. I gotta try and get something to eat now, I suppose. I do feel a whole lot better. Almost completely back to normal today. So thank goodness for that. There was only a 24-hour thing that I was able to shake off. I would have dreaded it if it was like it lasted a good 3 days, but one day. I play with the little one now. So today we're outside doing some painting, and I need to do a painting for it's like a prop piece for the film, but it's all in the colour red. These are all the different shades, so the little one and I are doing some painting together. So nothing spectacular, really, not my best, but again, it's just something for the film, have in the background. So I'm up pretty early. I was up at 3:30 a.m, it's almost 4 a.m, taking my mother-in-law to Bristol Airport. So we're at Bristol Airport, very busy for 5 a.m, just dropped the mother-in-law off. I think it's time. Better get a morning cup of coffee for the drive back home. Very pretty this time of day though. So you may remember this was I was standing 3 weeks ago in that exact same spot. It's gone so quick. Yeah, just waiting for my morning coffee now. So a successful drop off. We've got coffee. We're on our way back to the car now. It's getting pretty light. I imagine the family will be woken up by the time I get back, so maybe grab some breakfast on the way home. But I hope the traffic hasn't built up much on this way back. We'll soon find out.